What's this? MudRunner American Wilds intensifies. This is, if you played American Wilds, one of the most iconic trucks back from the MudRunner days, the Ford LTL9000, and the fact that we're seeing it here in SnowRunner as a mod just is giving me so much, like, just so many memories from MudRunner American Wilds, it's not even funny. Now, obviously, this mod is far from completion, and so there will be things that will be implemented into it in the future that may not be here just yet, but we're going to go ahead and check out its customization features. We're going to pull some trailers with it. We're going to drive it around this map and do some challenges on the map itself with it. And by the way, we are, of course, on the summer testing grounds today, and let's go ahead and... Oh, God. This is not finished. We're not going to be spending much time in there, I don't think. Let's fire up! Now, these tires look to be pretty grippy. They definitely look to be more of an off-road compound, but let's see what we have in terms of customization. So, let's see. Customize. We got 3 different engine options. I'm going for the 2700T, which gives us an S+ powered weight rating, which is really good for a truck of this size. We got balance, fine-tune, high range, and off-road. I'm going to start with fine-tune, and then we will go for the high range a little bit later on. And then we have 1 suspension option, and we have 1 tire option. That's an off-road UOD3. And then we also have UAD3 rear chains or UAD3 all chains. But that doesn't really matter at this moment in time because we don't have a powered front axle, although I would love to see that as a implementation to this mod in the future. Now, an advanced medium winch is definitely going on it. And you can't spin the camera in here for some reason, but our frame add-ons consist of a log carrier front, so you can do logging in it, which is awesome. You also have a flatbed, maintenance frame, and a sideboard bed, as well as saddle high and saddle low, which is a pretty good, a pretty good variety. I'm going to give the log carrier a try, but we will also be trying out some other variations a little bit later. Now, we do have a full selection of different wheels. I'm going to go with MD Wheels 2. No interior customization and also no color changing right now. But as I said before, this mod is a work in progress, and the options may change if you're watching this video in the future. So just know that for reference. Now, whoa! So it can actually use Red's goosenecks. That's freaking cool. I didn't realize it'd be able to do that, but that's freaking cool. Where's the front of the log trailer? Wait, oh, nope, apparently not here yet. There it is. Log carrier rear. Let's see how this thing looks with some logs behind it. Now, as you can see, it does look like it has a lot of unused space, and I would kind of like to see some more add-ons that were able to make use of that space, but let's see. Long logs. Yeah, even with long logs, you still have a lot of space between the back of the cab and where the logs actually cut off, where they actually stop. So, let's see how this thing drives with some logs behind it. It's got great torque with that S+ engine. And I gotta say, it looks right at home with a load of lumber behind it. Like, I am getting so many MudRunner American Wilds vibes right now. Like, it is not even funny, bro. Like, this is the kind of stuff we used to mess with in American Wilds. Like, this was basically like the everyday, you know? And looking at it here in SnowRunner and thinking back to it, it's such a cool, it's just such a cool thing to look at and see. Now, again, I would love a powered front axle, but nonetheless, let's see how it does with these 2 powered rear axles and some decently spec'd off-road tires. So, plunging her right into the river crossing. Let's see how she does. This is automatic mode. Holding 4th gear. I haven't touched the clutch yet. Okay, and then it goes back to 1st. That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. I have got to admit, that's pretty dang good. Oh my god. Like, looking at it again, it's such a great looking truck. Like, this truck to me really does represent a very specific time period in the history of American trucking, and I think a lot of people really identify with this truck when they see it, and they're like, oh, I remember seeing those on the road. And I definitely definitely can tell you that for me, when I see one of these on the road, it's just such a cool truck to see. And I think maybe that's because, you know, when I was a kid, these were one of my favorite semis to see on the road. And who knows, maybe there's somebody out there in the comments that may have driven one of these at one point, and that would be awesome to hear from. And if you have driven one of these at one point, definitely chime in the comment section down below. So let's see how this does in the mud. And the cool thing about it is that those rear axles are always diff locked. So you'll really never be running into any scenarios where the rear axles are going to be spinning independently. I mean, you'll always have that locker on. Even if you don't have a powered front axle, having, you know, two rear axles that both have a locker is very, very, very helpful. Very helpful. Because, I mean, remember some of the other highway trucks that we tested out in this particular environment, even with off-road tires and a locker in the rear, they were still sinking. Whereas this, no problem. This goes right through it, and it's like, yeah, I'm not worried about it, and neither should you be, you know? It really does inspire a lot of confidence. Now, does it inspire enough confidence to go for the actual mud lanes? I don't know. We're about to find out, though, and whether or not it inspires confidence, it's part of the test, so she's going to do it. Now, the performance in the first mud lane is definitely going to be a factor of whether or not I take it into the second mud lane, and I'm not anticipating, you know, a world-class performance or anything like that, but at the same time, I will be very happy if it makes it all the way through just the first mud lane, you know? Be very happy if it makes it through that. Not bad. It does take well to the fine-tuned gearbox. It really, really does. It's doing really well. Those two rear axles with lockers are really going to work. I'm impressed, man. This thing's got some good performance behind it. I mean, we're not exactly giving her the beans or anything like that, but it's pretty successful at the task it was set out to do. And as long as you're calm, collected, and smooth about the way you run it through the mud, you'll be a-okay, I think. Come on, nice and easy. Find that exit point. Oh, it's a little sketched. It's a little sketched about that. Ooh, it's just this ending part. Well, maybe by working the steering, we can work it out. I think. Oh, it so badly wants to... It's making progress, little by little. Yeah, by working the steering, you can actually get it to move forward little by little. There it is. There it is. Little helpful technique for you as well. If you're trying to make your way through a map and you're in a vehicle that doesn't have power going to the front axle, you can still work the steering back and forth, and that can really help your case when you're trying to get out of a muddy scenario. Now let's give it some beans. There she goes. Yes, not bad, dude. Not bad at all. I'm impressed. I am thoroughly impressed with you. That was a great performance. That was an awesome performance. I gotta hand it to this thing. No issues whatsoever, and really powered its way out of that mud very, very nicely. All right, whoa! What the heck was that? What's the trailer caught on? Is that the trailer or the truck? Because, oh, it's the freaking cone, I bet you. Those cones, man, I'll tell you what. They're just getting in everybody's way. All right, making our way now to the dips obstacle. The dips obstacle could go one of two ways. It could either go really well and be a breeze, or it could go absolutely terribly wrong. And I think with how long the wheelbase of this truck is and how long the frame of the tractor itself is, I don't anticipate this one going very well, but we'll have to wait and see. See how you do. I'm going to try and go at it with just a little bit of pace. Not too much, but just enough that we're... Okay, yep. That went great. That went great. All right. Nice job there, bud. Okay. Remove cargo. Remove Kurger. Okay, yep, nope. Nope. Oh, boy. All right. Doesn't seem as though she's very interested in getting out of there. All right. Trailer logs, remove. Ford LTL9000, remove. Free camera. We're going to just drone fly our way back to the garage. And while we're on our little flight, viewers, let's go ahead and have a little bit of a discussion about if you played MudRunner American Wilds. Let me know in the comment section down below what some of your favorite memories were from that game, because honestly, that was a game that, well, really, MudRunner in general, but MudRunner American Wilds, being an expansion to MudRunner, I think it had a lot of people really getting into the environment and getting into just the overall vibe and the overall feel of the trucks. And if you have any very, very specific standout memories from MudRunner American Wilds, I would love to hear those in the comment section down below. So as we near the garage, we're going to go ahead and just spawn in another LTL9000 and give it one more little test. And that one more little test is going to be, you guessed it, the bridge jump. Now, the bridge jump being as well loved, as widely loved of a test as it is, I really want to make sure that this thing can make it up to the top without having any issues. Now, I do want to go ahead and swap out the engine for the more power spec, and we're good there. Oh, I should have thrown the high saddle on it, but that's okay. I can do that in the, let's see, the outside garage. And let's see, saddle high. And now, we're going to go outside the garage, and we're going to get onto that main road, and once we get onto that main road, we're going to, oh, wait. We need something very specific. There we go. We need the high-range, speedy speed boy gearbox. I'm also going to change time to the next day, because I'm, like, not the biggest fan of that super dreary, rainy environment. Like, it does fit the idea of the game and the environment of the game sometimes, but when I'm doing vehicle tests, it's not necessarily my favorite. All right, back into the garage. Heavy construction equipment. Let's see, heavy oil tank, oil yeah, well, I tell you what, we're gonna drive to the top of the bridge jump and then connect the trailer. That makes more sense. Like, I don't know why I don't do that more. But by the way, with the highway gearbox and the top engine, this thing is fast. I mean, it's like Eurobeat intensifies kind of fast. Come on. Go, 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 go. Jeez, this thing's gonna monster the bridge jump with that 8-speed gearbox and all of that power. Oh my god, oh my god. Whoa! Yeah, a little bit more exuberant over the jump than over the top of the hill than I thought it was going to be. Normally in trucks like this, that hill is just a hill, not a jump. This thing made it a jump, and that annoying rock is going to literally be... Oh my god, that annoying rock is determined to make sure I do not have an easy time getting up this hill, and it's like, I'm gonna stand in your way and create issue after issue after issue, and I'm like, no, you're not. Like, the heck you are. Okay, easy. All right. We'll go ahead and get over the top. Now, it's time for the oil refinery trailer. This is an absolutely brilliant idea and is not ill-advised at all. This is a terrible idea and absolutely very ill-advised. Not anymore, it isn't. Floor it. Come on. Put it in neutral. Pick up that speed. Let's go. Oh, my God. Oop. Well, we took out the barrels, and the truck is still alive, and I would call that a better result than I expected. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.